Welcome to another fan comic video. On today's episode, we're gonna talk about something that has conflicted me for quite some time. We're gonna be talking about Fortnite crossover with Marvel. You guys might not know this, but I'm a big Fortnite guy. I love playing Fortnite. I've been playing since season 4. Yeah, season 4, chapter 1. And I really love the game. I love playing with my friends. We play almost every night. And as you guys know, I'm a big Marvel guy. I love Marvel. I love their movies. My channel was pretty much inspired on Marvel, and that's how I started. And now they made the biggest crossover they have ever made. It's a whole season based on them. This season has lots of characters. The whole battle pass is just focused to them. But that's where the conflict begins, for me at least. On today's episode, we're gonna talk about how Fortnite has kind of made some mistakes on making this crossover with Marvel. First off, let's talk about the villain. As we know, Galactus is gonna be the main villain of the season. And to a certain extent, I'm okay with that. To a certain extent. We come from villains like Agent of Chaos or Midas, and those were pretty cool. But this season is just, everything started happening too fast. I feel Galactus is literally too much of a menace to the universe to literally just have him come out of nowhere and get the Avengers and the Fortnite characters together. In my opinion, what they should have done was put Doctor Doom as the villain of the season. Doctor Doom, he's an amazing villain in the comics. In my personal opinion, he's not that much of a villain. I think he has just more personal interest. I feel he's not too much of a villain. At first, he started being a really bad villain, but now he has been more, he looks up for the world and humanity and all that. And Galactus, he's an amazing villain. I love Galactus. He's really original. But everything that gets him is so fast. We literally just got a comic book, and the next thing we know, Galactus is coming to the Fortnite Island, and that was not good. And we should have more developing of that story. I think we should have Doctor Doom come first, then maybe another Marvel crossover, like we're talking about maybe next chapter, and then have Galactus come, because literally Galactus is too much of a villain for right now. Doctor Doom is too, but Doctor Doom is more of an Earth character. He can put some trouble towards the Fortnite and Marvel characters. I think he should have been the best option. Plus, he has his own POI, and yeah, he could have easily been the main villain and have all the characters fight against him. That would have been really cool. Or maybe have all the characters from Fortnite team up with the heroes to try to fight villains. That would have been cool too. Too bad it didn't happen. Now we have Galactus. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's gonna be amazing, the final event, like the ones we had before, as good. I think it's too soon to have Galactus. I think they should have waited longer and have more of a weaker opponent right now. The characters are literally not good for this chapter. The characters are not likable enough for people to want them in the season. Me and my friends, we personally don't want them there. I know there might be fans who love to have these characters out, but in my point of view, then it's not a good idea to have these characters. For example, right now, one of the good ones we have that have come out in the item shop or in the battle pass, the ones that we have right now, these are gonna be the fine ones, the ones that I enjoy having. Alright, first let's start with Black Widow. The character uses guns, is a spy. He has become a tryhard skin somewhat. I enjoy that. Captain America, he uses guns. He's cool to have there. I think having him in Fortnite is really cool because he actually uses guns and has his shield as back bling. Also as a pickaxe. It's really cool to have Captain America. Next off, Cable. I love Cable. Probably top 5 characters from Marvel. I love having him. Cable, he uses lots of guns. Throughout them in the movie, in Deadpool 2, he uses them. In the comics, in the video games. Cable's a character that uses guns with no fear, and that's really cool of him. That's why I really like him. He's really cool. And that's why I enjoy having him in the map, because it's more realistic. Maybe the skin's too big, but still, it's really fun to have him in the game and kick some ass with it. Next, Domino. I love Domino in the comics. In the movies, she's fine. I really love her in the movies. I wish the adaptation they did for the Fortnite was more like the movie with actress Sasha Beats. But we got more comic accurate, which is fine. But the one we have in Fortnite doesn't have the costume that I like. She has the kind of have a classic one, but it's fine. I enjoy having the skin. She uses guns, pretty badass, pretty fine having her. Next, Mystique. Mystique also uses guns, really tactical superheroes. Her ability is amazing. It's pretty cool to have her in the game. I'm not a big fan of Mystique in the comics or movies, but having her in the game is pretty cool because she actually is someone that you can see in Fortnite fighting people with guns and grenades and all that. It's pretty cool. Next we have Blade. Blade, I love Blade. With the movies with Wesley Snipes, those were really fun. In the comics, he was in Ultimate Spider-Man, and the episode was really fun. I love Blade, an amazing character. And Blade uses weapons. He uses guns to fight vampires. He uses sometimes special guns to fight vampires or demons, but that's okay. He's really fun to have in the game. Next up we have, now this is the main one that it's amazing to have in the game. Deadpool. Deadpool's such a try-hard skin. I love using Deadpool. His X4 version is amazing. Deadpool is a skin that Fortnite made a great decision for having him in Season 2, Chapter 2. An amazing masterpiece to the game. Everybody loves Deadpool, and he's someone that uses guns. He can adapt himself to Fortnite. He's perfect for the game. He was born for it. Now here are some maybe ones that are alright to have. First, Daredevil. Daredevil's coming out in the item shop, but first came in the tournament. And Daredevil is fine to have because he fights people. But here's the thing, he doesn't fight people with guns. He fights them with his buttons, and he's cool to have in the game. He fights people, but it wouldn't be more a gun fight. He'll fight them with his bare fist. So that's why I consider him in a maybe, because he kind of fits with the Fortnite, but not as much. Same with Blade. Also, we have Star-Lord. Star-Lord uses guns, but he uses more of galactic guns, you know? More of space guns. And that's why I consider him in a maybe, because I don't see Star-Lord shooting with a regular pistol or a charged shotgun. I just don't see him in that way. But it's a maybe because he uses guns, so it's kind of fine to have him there. Also, Groot. Groot does not use guns, but Rocket does. So therefore, sometimes Groot will, I guess, use a gun. So he's kind of fine to have in the game. I personally don't like Groot in the game, but he's understandable to have. And when I unlocked it, I used it quite some time, but after I got bored. But he's a nice skin to have. Not the best one, not the worst one, but he's cool. He kind of fits with Fortnite. These are some dumb characters to have on Fortnite. Like, I see no point of them being there. First off, let's start with Iron Man. Tier 100. I love Iron Man. Yeah, I agree with him being tier 100, but I don't agree with him being in the game. Iron Man uses guns, but that's more for War Machine. War Machine is more of a gun guy. He uses more weapons than Iron Man. Iron Man uses repulsors, lasers, and all that. So having Iron Man with a shotgun again is not as fun. The skull just looks cool, but you don't feel the connection with Iron Man. You don't feel the connection unless you have his mythical powers. Then there's not much connection with Iron Man. Once I unlock it, I'm not gonna use it because I don't have that connection with Iron Man. Another skin that is not as fun to use is Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom with his powers is cool to use, but Doctor Doom does not use guns. That's the point. These characters that I'm mentioning, I don't see why putting them in the game because they do not use guns. They don't fit with what Fortnite represents, kind of. And Doctor Doom only has his powers, like kind of electricity, whatever he has. He's not that fun to use. I know people don't like him. People don't use him in the game because he's literally not fun to use. His design is, I guess, pretty comic accurate. Therefore, it's not as fun. But I like Victor Von Doom in the comics and all that, and in the movies. But in Fortnite, it's not my type. Another one we have is Thor. Thor I had a big issue with. Thor in the comics and movies, he's such a powerful character. He's literally the mightiest Avenger. And in Fortnite, having Thor shooting with an AR, it's not that dynamic. You don't feel that. His skin is pretty cool, I guess. It's kind of new. It's from the new comics, the ones they just released, and it's fine, but I don't like Thor being in the game, and it's just not fun. Plus, he doesn't have his helmet. If you're gonna make an accurate comic, then put the helmet. That would have been more cool to have. Now, this is a huge one for me. Storm is in the comics and the TV show is such an amazing character. I love Storm. Halle Berry did an amazing job with her. But Storm is a mutant who controls the weather. Why does she need an SMG? Why does she need all these guns in Fortnite? I love the character and it was fun having her, but we really don't use those kind of characters in Fortnite. I don't see people using Storm or for the challenges. They should have picked their list of characters more carefully. Also with She-Hulk. She-Hulk has almost the strength of the Hulk. And why does she need guns? That's not fun unless they have their powers and they both only have it in the mode version. It's not fun to be them. Maybe having the regular Jessica Walkers, that's I can see that being a tryhard skin. But as She-Hulk, she's not that fun to have. I personally don't use them. I like the characters, but they're not fun to have because they don't fit with Fortnite. Same thing with Psylocke. That skin that came out with the X-Force pack, she's really cool. But I don't see her, I know she's part of the X-Force, but I don't see her using guns as much. They should have picked another character, not a big fan. But it is what it is. These are the skins that people are saying that they're gonna release, and those are Ghost Rider, Captain Marvel, and Black Panther. Black Panther, I will like, but he doesn't use guns. Same with Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, she just showed in the movies that she's really powerful. She does not need guns. She's not fun to have in the game, neither with Black Panther. Again, I want a Black Panther skin, but it's just those two don't fit with the game. They're literally too powerful. They can kill every character if they actually try, because that's being accurate to the Marvel universe. That's why I don't enjoy having the Ghost Rider. He does not use guns, but he fits well with Fortnite. He can get himself in there just like Blade and Daredevil. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Plus with the Halloween theme, I can see Ghost Rider being in there. Really cool. Also, it'd be really cool if you get in the car and this car gets on fire. That would be pretty cool. Now, these are some skins that I would love to have in the game that actually will fit the game. I feel like people will love them, will go crazy about them. First, Hawkeye. Hawkeye, he uses guns, he uses bows and arrows. Those both are in the game. Maybe bow and arrow is not right now, but it was. And if they add one, then Hawkeye will be amazing there. He's perfect for Fortnite. Imagine you and your duo partner being Black Widow and Hawkeye. That would be perfect. That would be amazing. For Hawkeye is such an amazing character. He's a spy. He can fight and with all kinds of guns. He has an amazing accuracy. Imagine a tryhard using that skin. That would be perfect. I would really enjoy Hawkeye. Next, Madame Hydra. Madame Hydra is a cool character. She uses guns. Her design will go crazy. People will love her. Madame Hydra will be perfect for the game. She'll definitely be a tryhard skin. She'll be amazing in the game. Now, these are the top 3 that I want in the game. For number 3, we have Bullseye. Bullseye is such an epic character. Bullseye is perfect. His adaptation on Netflix was amazing. Colin Farrell, I really enjoyed it. Bullseye never misses except to Daredevil. And now that they're releasing a Daredevil skin, imagine if they release Bullseye, that'll be awesome. I wear the skin so much because Bullseye is a pretty cool character. Imagine having a sniper hitting a headshot with Bullseye. It'll be amazing. Even you will love it. Everybody will go crazy with this skin. Now, these two were hard to position, but I made an effort. And number 2 will be the Winter Soldier. Jesus, everybody loved Captain America and the Winter Soldier. The Winter Soldier is such a tactical specialist, an amazing combatant. He's so good with guns, his arm, his suit. Imagine having both comic version and the Marvel version in the game. Everybody will go crazy for that skin because he's just like Deadpool. He'll be perfect. He'll fit perfect with Fortnite. 1v1s with the Winter Soldier skin will be amazing. It'll just be phenomenal to have that skin. I'll really enjoy it. That skin is just, it will be too good. And I would love to see it. Both versions, either one. And now, for first place, the skins that I want, this being the Punisher. I know lots of people will agree with me that the Punisher is a skin that we must have in the game. The Punisher is just like Deadpool, but in my opinion, a little bit better. The Punisher, Frank Castle, what an amazing character. He uses all kinds of guns. He can defend himself so well. He put up a fight with Deadpool and Deadpool kills all the Marvel universe. He's such an amazing character. He was such a tactical combatant and he'll be perfect for Fortnite. He drives cars, he does everything. Unlike other heroes, he's just too good to be in the game. We need him, and any version will be cool if we have. He's just too good, and we need that. People will go crazy over that because he's a character in Marvel that uses lots of guns. People will love to have him. That skin I will probably wear all the time because if I had him, it would be perfect. He's just such an amazing character. And now if they're actually crossing Marvel and Fortnite, then he's probably the most ideal character to have. I know he might not be that appropriate to kids, but the Punisher is a pretty known character. I feel Daredevil and him are pretty much the same, but he's definitely more violent and kills more people, but still, he'll be amazing to have. Now to end the video, I'm just gonna talk about the special abilities. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. The mythic abilities suck in the game. They're not fun to use. Literally the Iron Man one, the laser that he shoots, is literally the only fun one to have because that does damage. The other ones don't. The other ones are boring and they take so long to reload. The Doctor Doom ones are too weak. They're not fun to use. The limited game mode is fun if you use a Marvel skin because you at least feel like you're having a superhero fight. But if you're not, then it's just Fortnite characters shooting powers and not doing anything special. The Groot one. Alright guys, and to end the video, I just want to say something. I know lots of people want Spider-Man in the game. It would be nice to have him. But like I said, with Storm, Iron Man, I don't see Spider-Man fitting in the Fortnite universe. Same with Venom. He's also supposed to be added, but he does not fit with Fortnite. These skins, I know they will be amazing if they release them because the costumes they can put, the textures will be amazing. But they will not fit with Fortnite. I will not enjoy to play as Venom or Spider-Man because I know it wouldn't be too realistic. I know Fortnite's a game. But it's also cool to have tryhard skins like the John Wick one that you feel amazing after watching the movie and playing the game with that skin. Well, alright guys. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys agree with it. I might make a part 2 later on towards the end of the season about more things that I didn't like. These are the ones that I can think of right now. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any more ideas. If you guys like this Fortnite content, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, share with your friends, and hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.